Hi everybody, this is Mike Gerdes with the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living with Wonder Dog Yoga, bringing you another love note. Hey, you might notice there's some balloons back there and one of those, what do they call it? Edible bouquets that I got delivered today, because tomorrow is, yes, it's my birthday. And I was really touched to get that in a nice card. Isn't it nice to know when, it's nice to get gifts, it's nice to get cards, it's nice that people remember you. It's said that two things that people crave more than anything else is love and appreciation. And I was just wondering, do you feel loved and appreciated? Well, if you do, good for you. If you don't, or you don't feel loved and appreciated enough, you might ask yourself why. Usually what goes around comes around. You've heard that before. And if you get in the habit of loving and appreciating others, it's amazing how that comes around. Not necessarily from the people that you loved and appreciated, but it's just, it sets an energy forth. Mm-hmm. An energy of love, an energy of compassion. The Dalai Lama is said to have said that his religion was kindness. Well, that's so sweet. And I'm thinking a religion of love, compassion, kindness, and appreciation. Yeah, that's a good religion. And I think really that's our religion. Think about the people that do love you. Think about the people that are important, that you're important in their lives. You know, there's a lot of people out there that might really think that you're very important, but maybe they just take that for granted. You know, it's sad that we do that it's typical that people take one another for granted. Oftentimes a spouse will take the other spouse for granted. Maybe both of them will take each other for granted. And then you wonder sometimes why divorces happen. And there's children that take their parents for granted, the things that they're given for granted. And then we might take our jobs for granted. We might take our income for granted. We may take a lot of things that we take for granted, that if we really stopped for a while and savored them and appreciated them, how much positive energy would be spread all around, and how much positive energy we would feel within. So what I'm calling forth for you to do is to think about people in your life that you love. Send them a card, send them a note, at least text them and tell them that they mean a lot to you, that you love them, that you care for them, that you're really glad that they're in your life. And then how about people that are just in your life, that are important to your life, but you just haven't noticed that or noticed them? Maybe it's the barista that gives you your coffee every day. Maybe it's the garbage man that picks up your trash 3 times a week. Maybe it's your barber or your beautician or the person that does your nails or your landscaper. It could be anybody. It could be members of your family. It could be a teacher that you had 30 years ago. You might look them up. And if they're still around, send them a thank you note. And even if they're still not around, holding a positive memory of something, I think is good energy. And I think that somehow, somewhere in their journey in the next life plane, they feel that positive energy. I think that it's been said, and I have to agree, that the one thing that's eternal above all else is love. And I think that the love we give is like a ripple that continues to go throughout eternity. So let's make a big splash of that. Let's love more than we've ever loved before. Let's care for one another. Let's hug our children. Let's tell them we love them. Let's love our partners, our spouses, those that are important to us in our lives. Heck, you might let your minister know that you love them and you care for them and you appreciate them. Just saying, because I tell you what, all of you are loved and appreciated by Dr. Maxine and myself. We care about you very, very much. So, in response, if you'd like to leave a note, you might mention somebody that you're thankful of. Not necessarily Dr. Maxine or myself, but somebody in your life, or as a teacher, or somebody that's been important to you in your life. Maybe it's your spouse. Would you tell us who you're thankful of? And the note can be very, very long if you want. Well, that's all for tonight. I hope you have a great week ahead. Make sure you stay tuned for Dr. Maxine tomorrow. And we'll say toodaloo for now. Bye-bye.